Hello again, guys. I hope you would be fine and in the best of your health. So, welcome to my third video. So, let me give you a quick recap about the first two videos. The first video was about the introduction about the channel, about me, what do I do, how do I do, and how did I get where I am actually today. Then the second video was about how you can make money online, how you can earn money online, and basically how you can make money online specifically through e-commerce, and that too by dropshipping and that too on Shopify. So this video is going to be like you may have heard about a lot of methods of earning money online, be it Amazon, be it WooCommerce, be it any other methods you may have heard about like Shopify, dropshipping, private label, wholesale. You have heard about a lot of methods. Trust me, you have heard about them. And you have heard about like, hey, you can learn Canva, you can do Figma, you can do a lot of stuff. Like you can always get easily confused over the internet when you find there is a lot of stuff which you can utilize actually to earn money online actually. But the main purpose through this is that I need to help you specifically on e-commerce because I myself is doing e-commerce, so I can guide you best what is working for me. And I believe that I can teach you best because what is working for me, I can teach you that as well. So in e-commerce specifically, there is a very vast field. Like in e-commerce, you can build stores, you can make stores, you can build products, you can make brands, you can like a very vast canvas of different criteria and different services as well. But the main purpose of behind this video is that to tell you like what is dropshipping, how you can do dropshipping, what are some pros and cons involved in dropshipping, because I believe this is a very common term. You may have heard about it already, like uh, the other person is doing dropshipping, he is making this much amount of money, he does not have the product, but he still is shipping out the products. So this is basically dropshipping, but I'm going to tell you in much more detail about what is dropshipping, how you can do dropshipping, what are some common questions about dropshipping, what are some pros about dropshipping, and what are some cons about dropshipping, and similarly, what are some challenges you can face during dropshipping. So let us first start about what is dropshipping. If you can see my screen, I have the dropship model in front of me. Let me show you actually what this means. So basically you have an online store, you have an online customer base, you have a store where you actually have placed the product which you want to sell actually. So the customer who is basically the buyer actually, he wants to buy something from your store. Let's suppose you are selling a chair. You are selling a chair worth $200 on your store. Customer who is likely moving towards a new home, he needs a chair, so he comes towards your store, he liked the product, he actually liked the quality, and then he paid you $200 at your store. Like, hey, let's suppose my name, hey Malik, this is $200. This is my address, please ship it to my address. And he will pay via credit card, PayPal, Apple Pay, Google Pay, you name it, like any payment method available for him or her. Then what I would receive $200, and then I would contact the supplier without needing to hold the inventory. I would contact the supplier like, hey supplier, do you have the chair? This is a requested chair I have on my store. Do you have this same exact modification, specification, same quality, same material chair? He would say, let's, I have available. I have it available for like $150. So I will ask and say that, hey, supplier, you need to ship that product. Make sure that the quality and specification is all right, just as I have advertised. And you need to ship this product directly to the customer without me like sending them to me first and then me towards the customer. But the supplier won't be telling like, hey, that I have sent this product. He would be saying that Malik has sent this product or I have sent this product, like the store has sent this product actually. So if you haven't noticed, like this product or this model does not hold any kind of issues with inventory. You do not even have to hold the inventory for it. And it is very easy to use and a very convenient model, which most of the people are using at the moment. Knowingly and unknowingly, you may use it acting as a third person, where you are just saying like, I have the products, but you do not have the products. You are just have the backup and the supplier is ready for it to ship out the products as soon as you have orders. This makes it very easy. So for dropshipping, what do you need to get started on dropshipping? What are some common methods or some common tools you need to get accustomed about getting started with dropshipping? So first of all, with dropshipping, you need to have a computer or a PC or a laptop, whichever you may prefer, a working internet connection, which is easily available in almost all over the world now, almost in some inaccessible places as well. It is easily available nowadays. Then you need to have basic understanding how the model works, what kind of products people are looking for, how the brand looks like, what kind of products you should utilize, and what is seasonal product and what is year-long product, and how your problem is going to solve the problem for the customers actually. So these are some two main three things mainly which you require for dropshipping. You do not need very high-end investment. You do not need a verified or registered business account, or like in case of Amazon, you do not need to have an LLC registered, especially at the very beginning. You do not need to have an LLC registered. You do not need to have a verified business model. You do not need to have a verified company at your name, or you do not need to present your utility bills or stuff like that, because this is now how dropshipping model works on Shopify actually. For Shopify dropshipping model, you do not need to actually have all these verified business, especially at the beginning stage. You may need at the later stage, But in the beginning stage, it is totally fine if you do not have this. You do not need the text details and every kind of details. It is extremely doable and it's extremely accessible all over the world. Like you can even make your dropshipping store sitting in some island in the south of the world or in the north of the world, wherever you are actually. Then these were some ideas when like you may have think about a question like, hey, if this guy, like the customer, the buyer who is actually buying the product from me, why doesn't he buy the product directly from the supplier, like directly from AliExpress, directly from Amazon, directly from his local market, local shop? Well, we all make relate to it, and we may all have this kind of question in our mind, like why does the customer have to buy from us? Why doesn't he buy directly from the supplier? Why has he come to us? So this is a very good question, I must have to say. And then I need to answer this question, like why the customer would buy from you. So this is not always about the product. This is about the marketing angle. Like how do you market the products? For example, one product can be marketed in different kind of angles. Like for example, a flower can be gifted as a symbol of love to someone. It can be gifted as a decoration piece as well. It can be gifted as like for a medicine to someone who might need to crush it, or it can be used in medical fragrances as well. So there are different marketing aspects for the same product actually. What I wanted to say that one product can be marketed in different ways and can be utilized in different ways possible as well. Then the second product or second idea behind this, like why the customer would buy from you, is because he might not know about the brand, he might not know about the product, or he might be just scrolling about the Facebook, not keeping in mind like he's going to buy the product. But when he saw the product, he said, okay, I need this product. This product is problem solving for me. So let me try this product actually. Then he might not know about the product, or he might not research about the product, or he does not actually know like he need the product. So basically three, four main ways actually. Sorry if I'm confused, let me explain it to you again. It is not only about the product, it is about the emotions, the marketing angle, the availability, the problem solving feature, and the wow factor of the product. Like if the product is wow factor, it is not easily available in the market. It might be easily available in the market, but the customer might not know if it is available in the market, if it is available in the local store. He might directly buy it from you. Then he might not know that the product is for worth of cost of $50 and you're selling for $70. He does not know because he has not experienced different shops. He has not seen the product anywhere. He would just buy it from you rather than exploring different places, going towards Amazon, even though the product might exist on Amazon, but he might not know if the same or exact same product is available on the Amazon as well. Now, this was a bit about like why people would buy from you and why not directly from the supplier. And another important thing I forgot to mention here is that like knowledge is power. How many of you knows that if the product existed, even though I might know that the product might exist on AliExpress, I might be too lazy for it. I might know that the product is existing on Amazon, but I might be too smart for it. I might just overlook it. So not everyone knows if this product is easily available on Amazon, this product is easily available on local market, or if this product is going to work or not. So this is like we know that this product exists, but not all the people know. There are always some people who do not know where the product actually moves from, how dropshipping model works, and how this is actually going on. So this was a basic understanding about dropshipping model and why customers should buy from you, not from any other AliExpress supplier. Now moving towards the second part of the question, what are some pros about dropshipping? In dropshipping, as I already told you, you do not need to have your business registered. It is easy to get started, very easy. You do not need to learn coding. You do not need to make beautiful websites. You do not need to do a lot of hard work and stuff and have the inventory stuffed at your home, have like 500 pieces of the same product, 1,000 pieces of the same product, or risk your money at the very beginning. The only money you are going to invest, like most of it, is going to be on the marketing aspect, like when you're going to run ads for it, like be it Facebook ads, Google ads, Instagram ads, TikTok ads. Most of your money is going to be utilized there. But like much of the money, other than this, there's not going to be much of the money available or utilized for anywhere else. Then another pro of this dropshipping model is that like since it is easily available, you have thousands, literally thousands, not thousands, millions of products available for you, be it home decor niche, be it kids niche, ladies niche, gifts niche, fitness niche, kitchen niche, fitness niche, and then jewelry niche, clothing niche, apparel niche, you name it. There are thousands of niches available. You can just get started without even worrying about like, hey, what should I choose? What should I not choose? What should I do? What should I not do at the same time? As you all may know that the post-COVID scenario, the post-COVID meetings have ramped up the e-commerce world, and now the people are moving more towards e-commerce. They want to earn money by sitting at the comfort of their homes, rather than moving towards office, rather than going towards a physical shop or going towards a physical mall or going towards just Walmart. They will just buy from the click of their phone, sitting at the comfort of their homes and sitting at their sofas, watching movies and doing stuff. You don't have to watch and travel a lot of stuff. And post-COVID scenario has seen an e-commerce sales rising up to about 500% in most of the cases. Because of COVID, people were not able to go towards their places where you usually want to visit, and they could buy everything from almost their home. They did realize like how convenient it is to just to buy from their home rather than going towards the mall, rather than going towards the shop and buying it physically with the exact same quality and the exact same shipping times. Now, since there are many pros of the dropshipping model as well, but there might be some cons in it as well, since everything is not very bright in it. So the cons might be, like for example, in other cases, like the cons might be like there is a lot of competition going on in a dropshipping model, especially about after COVID scenario. The most of the people who were actually doing physical businesses have turned online because they knew that the customers are sitting online, the customers are scrolling Facebook, so they can just target the customers right there and then, rather than moving towards a physical shop. So it has become a bit more saturated as compared to dropshipping 3-4 years before, which was completely easy and which was easy to utilize, easy to manage, easy to move forward. You can just put a product, have run ads for it, and you can easily buy for it. But now the criteria has become much more strict because a lot of people are moving into it, and standards have improved. Like now you need to make a beautiful store, now you need to make a beautiful website, now you need to have an amazing product, the best quality material available for it. And also you need to make sure that your marketing or your ad does not look like an ad, because a person on Facebook is not there to buy your product. He's there to explore what his friends or families are doing. You just need to have it scroll proper ads or a winning product for it. Then secondly, another con for dropshipping is that like suppliers might tease you, or there might be some supplier issues because you are using the products from supplier. You have not the inventory by yourself. You have not seen the product by yourself. So you might be facing some issues with the suppliers. Like sometimes the product's quality may not be as promised. Sometimes the product may get damaged during the shipping. Sometimes the product may not be as expected totally. Then moving forward, there is another issue with dropshipping, which is usually the delivery times. So when you order from Amazon or when you order from your local shop, you can have the product instantly or maybe the very next day or the day after next day, which is quite fast. Whereas in Shopify or dropshipping model, when you send the products from China, it usually takes 7 to 15 days or business days, which roughly makes it about 20 days roughly to ship the products from China to USA. This depends upon region, can vary from region to region. It can be fast in Europe, it can be fast in Asia, but it can be slow in Africa as well as in the South of America. But depending upon the region, but average delivery times are about 7 to 15 business days, which can be a turnoff for most of the customers who are accustomed to buying from Amazon or from local stores or from stuff like this. So this is a con of dropshipping model, but there is a solution for it as well. Like as soon as you see that you have stable orders, you are getting good sales, you can just move towards buying inventory and keeping them in your US warehouse or in your like wherever you may want to sell. Then there is another idea, like this model is not totally free actually. Like Shopify, you have to pay Shopify $29.99, which is monthly plan for having the domain, all the setup and everything. So this is just a one-time setup. It is not that you have opened your shop for free at all. But at the same time, there is a lot of opportunities in it. Like there is a lot of learning curve in it. You learn how to market products, you know, learn how customer psychology works, how marketing works, how people like to get their products onwards. There's a lot of possibilities going on towards the dropshipping model, and with the especially with after post-COVID scenario, since world knows that they're already preparing for another pandemic, they might be using another. They might be using another. They are more accustomed to buying online as compared to buying stuff by going physically to the shops as well. Then there is another thing, that there is no such thing as overnight success in any other model, like any business. I'm not saying only dropshipping or only Shopify, but there is no such thing as overnight success. You need to work hard. You need to make failures. You need to learn and improve and optimize yourself, and then I would trust me, like if you do the hard work, there is no way that you would lose the success. Success is up to you. Just don't have to give up and stay patient and do all the best you can actually. Then there is another thing you must take care before going into dropshipping, is that you cannot sell copyrighted items, like be it Apple, be it Samsung, Nike, Adidas. We cannot sell these kind of stuff because these are copyrighted, and the original brands owns the complete permission for selling it, reselling it, remarketing it, whatever permissions you may have. So this is a basic video about dropshipping model, how dropshipping works, why people move towards dropshipping model, what are some pros about dropshipping models, what are some cons about dropshipping models, what are some opportunities about dropshipping model. So let me know if you have any questions or concerns, or I would be happy to answer all of your questions and concerns regarding Shopify dropshipping. If you have not understood anything, or if you have any other questions regarding Shopify dropshipping, feel free to let me know. I'll be happy to answer all of your queries in the comment section. So I hope that this would be an informative video and you would like it. So all the best, guys. See you soon in the e-commerce space. So thank you so much once again, and bye. Take care.